What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA Saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And for today's video I have an amazing news. I have a pure evidence that FINRA is scared to death and SEC is scared to death as well. And I have to say that the most recent updates from Mark Basile and from Richard Hoffman shows that we are on the right path and eventually we will win this battle. And before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm. It is the easiest way how we can push our case forward to the broader audience, and eventually it will help us to win this battle. So let's start with the main news, and Jan Xavier wrote this tweet just several hours ago. She wrote, "Breaking news, NYSE Appellate Division, FINRA files response to appeal brief in MMTLP petition for the share count." And here is the comment from Mark Basile, and it is quite interesting. He stated, "Every time FINRA is forced to respond to any court-filed document, the MMTLP community learns more." And definitely this tweet is very indicative because he knows exactly what he will do next. Let me show you this tweet that was made by StatusPay, and StatusPay wrote, "MMTLP, this part of response is particularly interesting, where FINRA throws the brokers under the bus, basically stating it's not their responsibility to look into legality of security trading, but they regulate the market once it is trading. So the broker-dealers are at fault for MMTLP initially trading when it was not authorized by issuer." And he added two screenshots, and I want to pay attention on this one. Let me quote it for you. Specifically, "It is possible that a public market for a tradable security can develop where buyers and sellers stick to transact and where the conditions that facilitate efficient trading and settlement are present. This was the case with MMTLP. Respondent does not approve a company's issuance of security, and it does not approve for or determine when broker-dealers or investors may begin trading those securities. But if a broker-dealer executes a transaction in an unlisted security, FINRA rules require that member firm to report the executed transaction to respondent. Here, to facilitate electronic reporting of an executed transaction that occurred in the security, respondent assigned a symbol to the MMTLP shares based on a request from a broker-dealer." So, how cool is that? In other words, FINRA just stated that it is not their fault when MMTLP became tradable. And guys, this is the pure evidence that they are scared to death. Because we know that they broke a lot of rules and they had to follow their own rule. And you can find this brilliant explanation on RareDD Twitter account, and this tweet is pinned to the very top. And this is the rule 6490. Let me quote it for you. "Retail investors and issuers have to submit that FINRA is staffed by professionals and they know how T+2 works. The problem is, how could these professionals review and process a corporate action according to rule 6490 without recognizing an issue that would require a U3 hull?" And let me show you this screenshot. Here you can see some statements from 6419 Corporate Action Checklist, and they state in line with 2 out of 5 bullet points. And let me show you the third one. "Not subject to a pending adjudicated or settled regulatory action or investigation by a federal, state or foreign regulatory agency, or a self-regulatory organization, or a civil or criminal action related to fraud or securities laws violations." And it is wrong. The issuer has an active SEC investigation related to the TRCH and MMAT merger. It will likely result in a well notice. And we have 2 more violations of their own rules, according to which the MMTLP shares should not be tradable. And how it became a reality, it is a huge question mark. And let me show you that for now we have another theory how this could happen. Let me quote you the article that was published on MMTLP Resources, and it's titled "Unsponsored ADRs Suggest Fraudulent Listing for MMTLP." And let me quote you this. A new video from community member Quintonment teaches about ADRs and how potential illegal activity is suggested from their action. This video contains a great due diligence into the world of ADRs, or American Depository Receipts, a topic most of us probably know little to nothing about. These ADRs allow US investors to invest in non-US companies and gives non-US companies easier access to the US capital markets. Sound pretty legal? Well, so far it is. But there is a couple keywords here that are important, and those are non-US companies. How did MMTLP get listed for trading in the first place? It never was supposed to trade. A recent lawsuit by Steamroller vs. OTC Markets is addressing this very issue, but it seems ADRs might have played a role. According to Quintonment information in the video, an unsponsored ADR can be issued without the involvement, participation, or consent of the foreign company. And here you can see a brilliant idea. Hey, that sounds familiar. Is this how MMTLP was allowed to trade? But hold up a minute. Meta Materials was a Canadian company originally, but as of October 7, 2021, it became a US company. So was an ADR issued for a US company? The guidelines in his documentation clearly show that unsponsored ADRs are to be issued for foreign companies. And guys, this is a brilliant due diligence, and I have to say that it is potential way how we received the MMTLP shares that became tradable back in 2021. And this is another problem of FINRA because of this loophole and because of the illegal activity. And let me show you this very interesting explanation from Richard Hoffman. I highly suggest you to follow his Twitter account and to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Just 5 hours ago he published this video where he describes the appeal of petition of Khorasani case and his own MMTLP arbitration status. And he explained what is the main idea of this appeal that was just filed by FINRA, and what will be the next steps and how it will affect the entire case. But I want to pay your attention on his own arbitration. And he told in his video that just yesterday he had a Zoom meeting in regards to this arbitration, and he said that because of the U3 halt and according to FINRA's own rules, Richard may request to testify different people, and he can request to testify even top level executives from FINRA and SEC. And unfortunately, this statement was denied by arbiters, and Richard will move forward. He will file another appeal, and in worst case scenario for fidelity, he will file a new lawsuit because in his opinion, and in my opinion as well, this arbitration is a one-sided process, which main purpose is to stonewall any efforts to receive the data. And Richard will definitely move forward, and he will do whatever he can in order to have this information. And in my opinion, it is a huge step towards the resolution, because for now we know more. And Mark Basile also wrote this. Let me show you. Mark Basile also wrote this that every time FINRA is forced to respond to any court file document, the MMTLP community learns more. And guys, in my opinion, FINRA is scared to death because we have a lot of evidence that they are real wrongdoers. And we challenge their immunity, and we are trying to fight them through different perspectives. For example, within just 1 week, we will have results from OTC markets, which doesn't have an immunity, and we have to know the names of market makers and broker dealers, basically the wrongdoers, because of whom we have an MMTLP shares at the position that we are right now. And definitely this shows how powerful our community is, and we have to move forward, and to win this battle we have to unite. And for this case, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. On top of that, drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for the community. See you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad.